Welcome back to Troubleshooter. We are taking a look at the new content, the For You content. And I'm glad to be back and making some more Troubleshooter content. B. Yuri. Yuri? Bianca visits Yuri's atelier and calls Yuri's name as hard as she can. Where'd he go? Landscape piling with the desolate field which Yuri was working on caught her attention. A huge crater in the crust collapsed. What is it? Where is this place? After Yuri stepped down as successor of the family, he began his full-fledged career as a painter under the pseudonym Ramjist. In the beginning, he drew pictures of various subjects, but over time, he mainly painted landscape paintings of Valhalla. Using the privilege of being a nobleman, Yuri was able to freely travel over Valhalla and paint various aspects of it. Hey, who's this, Bianca? Yuri. As Yuri's focus began to focus his paintings on landscapes, he often left Odin to capture various locations throughout Valhalla. The number of times Yuri visited Bianca naturally decreased, and from some point on, Bianca often visited his atelier instead. You're not avoiding me on purpose, are you? No way. Where you been all this time? Windwall District in the eastern border area. Windwall District? Hearing the word Windwall District, Bianca's eyes grew wide with surprise. I know that place. I've been there before. Oh, really? Sensing Bianca's interest, Yuri shows Bianca a landscape painting of a huge crane in the port. Ashen Harbor. Oh, you recognize this place? I've been there with Mom and Dad. Bianca's eyes become teary as she observes landscape paintings containing old memories. Bianca, I'll send this painting to the mansion. Really? Yes. Didn't you draw this to submit it to the coming exposition? It's okay. There are many other paintings that I've worked on, and I took some pictures there, so I can draw again. Yuri, thanks. LeBlanc private land. Frustration. 11 years ago. When I grow up, will I be happy? What's wrong? Social gathering increased each time I was scored by another family. It was an explicit courtship for a political marriage. In the name of protecting the dignity of nobility, time spent on exercise and education, which Bianca hated, increased. As time went by, Bianca was less able to do things on her own. I said I wanted to go to school and make friends of my age. In noble society, private teachers were in charge of in all fields of private lessons were the primary method of education. The LeBlanc family pursued the most closed elite education among them. It was also not easy for people working for the LeBlanc family to be true friends with their employer, Bianca. It was natural that Bianca became close to her relative Yuri. I'm pretty sure you're having a good time since I came. You now spend your time drawing and traveling freely. Yuri LeBlanc once served as a successor for the LeBlanc family for nearly a decade before Bianca took over. Knowing better than anyone else the position of successor, he could not answer easily. Laurent had the same worries as you when he was young. Laurent? Laurent LeBlanc, Bianca's father. Did not surprise her. Speaking of the name Laurent was forbidden in the LeBlanc family. Grandfather Leon used to show an uncomfortable face whenever Bianca unknowingly brought up her parents' story. And Laurent was often hung out with me when he was young. At the time, I only thought he was a good brother. Now I look back, he probably wanted to share his frustrating feelings with someone like you. How Yuri looked at Laurent as a child. I've heard complaints from Laurent from time to time. However, when Laurent turned his back on the family and said he would be with Lena, I thought he was being too impulsive. But after that, when my brother's burden came to me, I was able to understand Laurent's feelings to some extent. Couldn't help to smile bitterly when I remember the past. How did my dad live in the mansion? Want to hear? Yes. Yuri talked about the childhood of Bianca's father and his meeting with Lena. Listen carefully to Yuri. She couldn't suppress her heart from being moved by the childhood stories of her father, who had similar concerns to her and sometimes was weaker than her. So Dad couldn't do anything without Mom. Yeah, he honestly didn't have the courage, even if he had a lot of the complaints. Am I similar to my dad? The frustration you have now? Isn't it the process of finding out how to live life? Stop it. So cheesy. Bianca no longer spoke and gazed at LeBlanc's mansion, forcing the wind full of spring energy. How could I be courageous like Mom and Dad? One year ago, a disappointing crisscross. The artist Ramjist, Larry LeBlanc, became famous for capturing the scene of the catastrophic disaster a year before. He became popular in an instant when he was known to have predicted Valhalla's worst incident. His steady work without showing his face to the world under the pseudonym Ramjist made him even a more mysterious person. Among his fans, his paintings were called Revelations of God. The place he painted became called Lands of the Prophecy. The popularity of the painter created numerous imitation works, even places that artificially created scenes drawn in his paintings emerged to attract tourists. B. Yeah. Lisa the dog. Wish I had more time. Well, can't be helped. Contrary to the reputation of the publicly known painter Ramjist, Larry LeBlanc was included in the list of anti-government officials managed by Valhalla's central management system with an Orichalcum level 7 security ranking. Yuri LeBlanc, a gold spoon of spoonage. Oh, so he's a gold spoon. Those who are registered to the list, like Ben Schneider, a war hero of the Atir Empire, were considered to be possible centerpiece of other anti-government figures who were put on the wanted list. Therefore, the Valhalla government has tried to secretly arrest those registered on the list through secret agents without publicly putting them on the wanted list. Yeah, you wanted to see her. Yeah, I want to see her too. Shortly after Bianca left the LeBlanc mansion and began her trip, Yuri hears that Bianca is retrieving her previous work. You've mustered up your courage, Bianca. Why are you coming to me? I hope you live a different life from me. Yuri wanted Bianca to live with other life goals and other than to search for him. However, contrary to that, as Bianca approached him step by step, Yuri's desire to meet with Bianca continued to grow. Eventually, Yuri takes risk and distributes its paintings steadily to the market. As Yuri intended, Bianca's retrieved Yuri's work, looked around the place where the painting was located, and tracked the distribution route to the Windwall district. However, due to the massive disturbance in the Windwall district over the past year, Yuri was not able to pay attention to Bianca for a while. It is inevitable to be caught when the tail is too long. I believe there's the next chance. Bianca, sorry. See you later. On the day Bianca joined Wolfgar, Yuri left Windwall District after receiving photos of Bianca and her colleagues browsing the Ashen Harbor night market with the informant Kim, and including the scene with one of his drawings. It was a month and a half later when Bianca retrieved the drawing and reached the workshop where Yuri stayed. Okay. Alright. Well, that is the new cinematic. Oh, wait, we have some more here. Albus receives an emergency mobilization order from the National Police Center and gathers colleagues. According to the National Police Center, a number of trailers have moved out of the outer road and went into the Crow's Ruin in recent days. National Police Center believes the trailer is related to the Drifter Clown, which disappeared from Golden Hands. We're going to track this trailer and attack the base of the Drifter Clown immediately. Albus explains his colleagues the information received from the National Police Center. What if there's loads of them in the base? We're going to beat them up, all of them. Yeah, leave it to me. I'm the hero. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Jill's eyes move across the unpaved road past Shadow Fog towards Crow's Ruin. The route is too far from the center. This is bad. They're going to find us. They run away so well, and I'm actually annoyed. Albus, what if there's a battle with the criminals in the trailer? An immediate subjugation? Yes. They find us and fight against us, we will subdue them first. Wow, someone's got a plan. Looking at the sky, I think it's going to rain. It's going to be a lot of rain this afternoon. Again. Bianca knows how tired and difficult the mission is, and bad weather becomes a full face of dissatisfaction as soon as she hears there's going to be rain. Should I tell B to rest? Thinking of the day, Bianca suffered a lot in the bad weather. Lisa looks at Bianca with a worried face. Bianca recalls her colleagues doing their part even in bad weather. Well, it can't be helped. There's no way I can't do what they can do. It's true that I've lived a different life in the general public as a daughter of great old fame, but I've never lived an easier life than others. Even if everything was life for the LeBlanc family, it was certainly an effort for herself. Lisa looks at Bianca's bright face and looks back on whether she was too protective. Albus, let's divide the teams in advance of preparation for the engagement. That's what I was going to say. Of course she would know the engagement was inevitable. Oh, that's right. Only then Albus and Irene realized that Giselle and Alyssa were thinking about it. I only thought about tracking the trailer, never thought about being counterattacked. They are truly amazing. Observing Irene's listening seriously to the conversation that is no different than usual, Simon wondered what's going on. When any engagement takes place, we will divide into two teams, me and Giselle being the leader of each team. Our team is going to be Ray, Hazing, Layton, and Kylie. Huh? Albus had not been able to grasp the invisible tension that existed for the members for a while. After grasping this with Simon's words, he tried to consider as much as possible when forming a team. You guys have any problems with this? No. Alright, okay. I'm not sure, but it's Giselle. She must be thinking of something. Albus had confidence in Giselle's decision. Albus often thought about how many mistakes he would have made so far if Giselle hadn't joined the team. When Albus had been an apprentice, no matter how competent Giselle was, she had always been a stubborn senior to Albus. This is why he was not very happy when Albus met Giselle again. But now Albus' most respected troubleshooter would be Giselle Wallenstein. Alright then, let's get into action now. As everyone, please do your best. Is it just going to jump right into the mission? No. Okay. So we have so that should be into thematic, and we do have a new mission. That should be. Oh, we got two new missions, and we have a new story mission. Okay. Well, we're gonna end the video for now. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a good rest of your day.